My aunt was the game changer. Like, she changed my entire life. It was normalcy, and I actually had a chance at that, and it was with my biological family. She offered me stability, a home that was actually not a house, but a home.
The first thing he tells me when I get into his house, come in, unpack my bags, start setting up my room. He tells me, this isn't your foster home anymore. I'm not your foster parent. When you go to school and you say you're going back home, you don't say you're going to your foster home. This is your home. And that was sort of a relief. I was just like, one, I never had that, and I'm just very calm and relaxed now. No tension. It released a lot of weight.
There are some great kids out there in care or who are about to enter care who you could transform with just a little bit of help.
Across the board, all ages, you can make an impact on any foster child. You definitely save lives.
A foster kid is somebody that needs love and support.
They're not stereotypes, they are their own individual person and they're human.
Foster child is just a child. It's another child in the world.
A foster child is a survivor, period. A foster parent is just a coach.
It's somebody that listens and cares and talks to you.
They are like the glue to foster care. Like, without them, foster youth will not be successful. And to have compassionate people that understand that, it would change everything.
You're an adult who can provide that guidance. I mean, you have power to make such a difference.
I'm very passionate about motivational speaking, so I would love to do that.
I had the opportunity to travel to Canada, and now I love traveling.
I really want to become a doctor. I'm studying to become a doctor.
I studied architecture here at Hobart, got a Bachelor's of Arts in Architecture, minor in anthropology.
And I want to be in social work, be a caseworker, and eventually, long term, I want to be a foster parent.
My person, my aunt is my person. Living with, my biological family in foster care was important because I already had that bond with her. I grew up around her. She knows my life. She knows what I've been through. She cares for me, like she genuinely cares for me.
She really stepped up to the plate every day and did what you think a mom should do.
Making sure she instilled like certain values in me.
He really settled me in by saying that this is your home, and it was a great feeling.
My foster mom, she taught me how to swim, she taught me how to cook, she taught me how to rollerblade, and last but not least, she taught me how to be a lady.
There was a situation right before I went away to college, and You know, it was prom and she funded it for me completely out of pocket and not even knowing if she was going to get fully reimbursed for the entire amount, and she did it. And those little things kind of made a difference, a lot of a difference. But those ties, those family ties that you develop, that relationship is for a lifetime. Like, and it helps rebuild family structures. Like, it helps, you know, the youth in foster care be able to build ties with other family members. It just provides like that missing piece that some youth in foster care need sometimes. I needed that.
But when I went to my aunt, she brought us through that whole process. And even getting involved in sports. You know, I wasn't involved in a sport until then. I mean, before then I wasn't. And that really started opening my eyes up to a whole new world, you know.
Foster care is when you take a broken child and you give them to parents that are willing to help. To me, I was so lucky because the foster parents I'm with now, I was their first ever foster child. And I was with them just 6 months after they completed their training, and I've been with them for over 3 years.
The college process, the sports process, going out with friends and stuff like that, and just being involved in multiple different things. And he was always just supportive. I guess that's what his decision making was being supportive and understanding. Now all I had to do was tell him where I was when I was going to be home. Obviously at a bedtime, but I just had to keep him informed in terms of safety wise. But other than that, he was very supportive about my ideas and initiatives. I guess I wasn't looking for bigger things. I was looking for very small, minute things in life, you know, like just getting a job and making money and living day by day. But after living with my aunt, I realized that there's a lot of other things out there, a lot of opportunity, a lot of just educational opportunity, work opportunities and stuff like that. And that was sort of the door opening. Because of the opportunity I got from living with my foster parent, who I've been with for the past 8 years, it has been able to put me on a path where I could do whatever I want, take advantage of any opportunity I want, and see the future. You know, it was a very pivotal moment in my life for getting to where I am now and where I want to be years and years from now.
My name is Raven, and I'm 26 years old. I was about 15 years old when I entered foster care. You know, it wasn't about tomorrow. It was just about getting through the day. You know, having a warm meal, having a warm place to sleep. She offered me stability, a home that was actually not a house, but a home. And I wouldn't be where I am today without her.
My name is Kate and I'm 21 years old. The resource in my life were my foster parents. They saved my life completely and totally. I came from a really bad place and they were there for me, and they started from the basics. They realized I didn't know how to hug and I didn't know how to, so they started from the basics and they gave me the love and the support and the caring. They took me out to the community. They got me settled in college. I'm going for social sciences and I have a job where I work with horses. I want to foster kids. I want to have foster kids, definitely, but that's when I'm a little older, a lot older.
My name is Jonette and I'm 19 years old. Okay, so my important resource was definitely my foster parents. They really did help me so much become the woman that I am today. I was misguided and confused and a hurt child. They gave me the love that I'd never really had. They gave me shelter. They showed me what it was like to have a real family. I was so lucky because the foster parents I'm with now, I was their first ever foster child. And I was with them just 6 months after they completed their training, and I've been with them for over 3 years.
My name is Pearlie and I'm 21 years old. So my foster mom, she was an older woman. I called her grandma, and everything about her was just good, filled with good energy. She had a great heart. She introduced me to things that I would see on TV. And some of those things were very simple, like swimming. I've never went swimming before. I went to camp. I'd never been to camp before. And I see me in the couple of years being a foster parent, hopefully giving back to my community, obviously later on volunteering, and just enjoying my retirement.
My name is Adele and I'm 28 years old. My second mom came into my life when I was 17 years old. Me and my 3 younger siblings were, placed in care at that time. And, I don't really know where we would have gone, but she happened to be a friend of the family's. And when she heard about our situation, she stepped up. For 6 months we stayed with her, and she really just provided stability. And I feel very lucky because not everybody's lucky enough to have both a really good foster mom and a dad who is still fighting to be in their lives, and they're both in my lives today. I work here at OCFS as a policy analyst for the Continuous Quality Improvement and Data Unit. I've been dating the same guy for 2 years, and I'm looking to get married and start a family. Pretty ordinary stuff.
I'm Cody, I'm 23 years old. I was 10 years old in 5th grade when I came into foster care. My foster parent, he's an extraordinary person. He made sure that we had cookouts and back home. Made sure that we were involved in graduation and even sports. He really settled me in by saying that this is your home. He lives down the block from me, and we have a great relationship. I go over there, cook with him. We spend family time together.